Hello guys, in this video uh, we will study about making writing simple of the essay. At the end of a long talk with the youngest critic, sincere fellow whose personality I don't understand, you talk so much more complicated, subtle than your writing. As you know, guys, here the author J.B. Priestley says that your writing always seem to me too simple, and I replied, but I have spent years trying to make my writing simple. J. Priestley found that the young critics found that Priestley's writing was very simple. His view of literature was that writing should be complex and not so easy to understand. It should expect its reader to toil hard to understand it. The younger critic also committed the mistakes because, in view, good literature should be difficult to understand so that readers made to toil hard to understand it. He belonged to the time when writers were against mass communications. He, guys, Priestley's writing was so simple that readers didn't have to make special efforts to understand it. This is why the young critics made these mistakes. He was trained in the age when writers didn't want to share anything the crowd. Guys, you know that Priestley was born and brought up in an age when the masses were gaining importance. Priestley was an intellectual who didn't believe that there was any difference in thoughts and feelings between him and common people working in factories, shops, pubs. So he preferred a wide channel of communications. He wanted to write some things that he could read aloud even in a bar parlor. So he aimed at simplicity and not complexity in his writing. Guys, simplicity in writing is a source of delight. It is because simplicity in writing widens the area of readers and listeners. It is intelligible to the common people also. Naturally, more and more people appreciate and understand such writers. It gives delight to the writers also. Guys, you know that Priestley always writes in a familiar and simple style and enlivens the composition with humor to such an extent that humor seems to be his forte sometimes. His proposal touch reminds us of Charles Lamb and A.G. Gardiner. In the essay Making Writing Simple, he writes, some contemporary critics would be better occupied solving chess problems and breaking down ciphers. They are no they are no customers of mine, and I don't display my codes to catch their eye. Priestley has a good deal of assist in his make up a novelist. His essays are sorry the essays of J.B. Priestley are extremely lively and interesting. They are replete with a rare gift of mild humor and irony. Guys, in this essay, the author J.B. Priestley says that personally he is not afraid of the crowd. He says that he doesn't feel that there is a glass wall between him and the people in factories, shops, etc., etc. So doesn't believe that his thoughts and feelings are different from theirs. He says that he aims at simplicity, not complexity in his writings. He aims to appear simpler than he really is. He doesn't too much of toiling and sweating himself in order to make his writing simpler. It isn't an easy task. He says He has kept this aim in view throughout years of hard work. This habit of simplification has its own little trumps. He has able to pay a birthday tributes to CG Jung on the air in a short period of 13 minutes and a half. Thanks so much, guys.